What's up guys, this is James here and today I am bringing you my first best class setup video for Call of Duty Ghosts. We're going to be going through the assault rifles, the SMGs, the LMGs, the snipers and the shotguns. Now the first one we're going to be looking at the Honey Badger, but if you want to recommend a gun for me to do a video on, feel free to tell me down below in the comments section. The Honey Badger, as you may be aware, is an assault rifle. Now you can unlock guns, attachments and perks by using squad points. Squad points can be attained in various ways. Now if you'd like me to do a video on how to attain these points, feel free to tell me down below in the comments section. The Honey Badger is also one of the select few weapons that includes a silencer attached to the weapon as default. As we don't need to use a squad point to add this to our class, we can use this point for another item. Now on the screen at the moment you can see the full class setup. As we progress throughout the video I will break down the different sections of the class, the gun and attachments, the secondary, the grenades, the perks and last of all the kill streaks we will be using.
Enemy SATCOM spotted.
Now I've chosen to add the red dot sight because it is one of the use attachments that you can always go to and know it will actually help. Now as I said, we already have the silencer on, so we don't need to use a squad point for that, so why not use it towards something that will help improve our accuracy at long range as well as just in general. Now before we go into talk about the perks, I've personally chosen not to use a secondary weapon as I can then use more points towards the perks in this class. This is also the same for the lethal and tactical grenades as you can see on screen at the moment. Now we're going to look at the perks. Now I'm going to be using in total 6 perks. Now firstly, out of the speed category, we'll be using Ready Up, which requires 1 squad point. Ready Up makes your weapon ready up faster after sprinting, and I've made this class to run and gun around the map, consequently meaning we'll be sprinting a lot. So something that can aid us when playing this aggressively is definitely a must. Now next is Sleight of Hand, which is 2 squad points. Very simply, it does what is done in previous Call of Duties. It makes your reload faster, which can definitely help if you're going to run out of ammo with multiple enemies running towards you. As we move on to the handling category, we'll be using one of our squad points to purchase on the go. Now as I've mentioned earlier, this class is ideal for running and gunning, so on the go will help you as you can reload while sprinting. Meanwhile, you'll never be caught without a full mag. Scavenger then also works because it's the penultimate perk in this class setup and it gives you the ability to scavenge ammo from dead players, and in conjunction with the other perks I've chosen, it means that you can kill an enemy, resupply your ammo and never run out. Now finally, to complete the perk loadout for this class, we're going to be using ICU. Now at the start of the game, like myself, you're probably not aware of what happens on different maps and where the best places to go. Now meaning you can get shot from various parts of the map that you have no clue how to get there. Well, providing you can get away from the enemy without being killed, ICU will then help regenerate your health faster. So then if you feel up to it, you can go back, try and take down your enemy and win the done battle. Now as you may be aware, there is still 1 space left on the perk area. This then gives you guys a choice of an extra perk, a lethal, a tactical grenade or even a secondary. I personally feel this class is more or less perfect, but with that 1 extra slot it gives you guys some choice to make this class setup your own. So now to finish off the class setup, we're going to need some kill streaks. Now we're going to be using a variety of difficulty skill streaks, if you want to call it that, and we're going to be using the SATCOM. Now the SATCOM is a UAV, and if you want me to do a video on how to use them efficiently to make a UAV sweep faster and how to basically have an advanced UAV on Ghost, so definitely tell me down below in the comment section if you want to see that. But the UAV is a must, or the SATCOM is a must as I should say, on Call of Duty Ghosts, regardless of what skill level you are, to be honest guys. It is always going to help this early on into the game. However, if you are watching this later on into the life cycle of Ghost, it's still going to be helpful whatever time of year you're playing. Now the Battle Hind is the assault helicopter as it has been in all other Call of Duties, and it's sort of a mid-range kill streak if you want to challenge yourself, if you don't feel you're that high of a skill level player, and if you do feel you're a fairly high level skill player, feel free to use it as your lowest tier kill streak. And finally the Loki, that is if you're feeling extremely ambitious. This class is really good for going for high kill streaks, and the Loki is basically a satellite that you can control in the sky. But if you don't feel that comfortable going for high kill streaks, just stick it to maybe the IMS and the Battle Hind and the Satcom, and then progressively as you feel you're getting better, up the tier of kill streaks, just, you know, play a bit more defensive and you will eventually get all these higher kill streaks. It does take time to practice, guys. You don't get to a good stage in Call of Duty over like a couple of games. It does take you a while to learn the maps, get good at what skill level you're playing at and what sensitivity you use too. Now on the screen at the moment there will be an annotation to a video that shows you how to get the gold camo on Call of Duty Ghost, and on the right hand side is an annotation for the playlist of this series. So if you're watching this much later into the Ghost cycle, you can check out all the other best class setup videos that I've made, and just remember, if you do have a specific gun you'd like me to cover in this series, tell me in the comments section below. As well as that, in the description there are links to the video and playlist that I just talked about if you are viewing this on a mobile device, and my social links are down there too. I have a Twitter and Instagram, so feel free to follow me on those, and I also have a Facebook page so you can go like that too if you want. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, feel free to leave a like on it if you did, and you can also add it to your favourites if you ever want to come back to it in the future. Also feel free to share the video around with your friends and subscribe if you haven't done so already, as I am on my way to 500 subscribers. So thank you guys and goodbye.